Right now, the Senate parliamentarian has removed 3 provisions from the tax bill, saying they violate budget rules. The move will force the House to hold another vote on the revised legislation on Wednesday. The Senate is still expected to vote on the bill on Tuesday. Check out our live vote counter to see how the House vote played out. The House approved the most sweeping tax rewrite in decades along party lines, with lawmakers voting 227 to 203 in support. However, the House will have to vote again tomorrow after the Senate parliamentarian stripped 3 provisions from the Senate bill. Both chambers must pass identical bills. The Senate, which is debating the bill, is expected to hold a final vote on Tuesday or early Wednesday. President Trump is expected to sign the bill into law soon after the final votes. The House on Tuesday approved the most sweeping tax overhaul in decades, voting along party lines to enact deep and permanent tax cuts for corporations and temporary cuts for individuals. The vote puts Republicans closer to final passage of the $1.5 trillion tax cut as the Senate prepares to vote on the final bill on Tuesday. However, the Senate parliamentarian has stripped 3 provisions from the Senate bill, saying they violate so-called Byrd rules. This means the House will have to vote again on the revised bill since both chambers must pass identical bills. House Speaker Paul D. Ryan of Wisconsin, speaking on the House floor, called the vote a turning point, saying, "This is our chance, this is our moment." When the bill passed the House, a giddy Mr. Ryan smiled broadly and banged the gavel with force as he declared victory. Passage of the bill came over the strenuous objections of Democrats in both the House and the Senate, who have accused Republicans of giving a gift to corporations and the wealthy and driving up the federal debt in the process. The final vote tally can be found here. 12 House Republicans also voted no on the bill, including lawmakers from high-tax states like New York, New Jersey, and California. Under the bill approved by the House, the corporate tax rate would be cut to 21%, from the current 35%, a move that Republicans are betting will increase economic growth. Individuals would also see tax cuts, including a top rate of 37%, down from 39.6%. But the individual tax cuts would expire after 2025, a step that Republicans took to comply with budget rules that allow them to pass the tax overhaul using a simple majority, and without Democratic votes. Republicans in Congress moved with remarkable speed to enact the biggest tax overhaul since 1986, unveiling legislation to rewrite the tax code, marshalling support for their effort and devising a compromise between the House and Senate in under 2 months. Their success was a stark contrast with their effort this year to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act, a quest that was encumbered by internal divisions among Republicans and ultimately ended in humiliating failure. And it gives Mr.